March 1st is finally here. I wasted no time. I can finally answer all my questions. Boarding the Tantive 4 is a set I really had my eye on. From its source material to my appreciation of this set's predecessor and just how quality this looked overall. Also, it's the 25th anniversary of LEGO Star Wars, so we have a special box and an exclusive minifigure. Though going back to that last point about this set's predecessor, it's a set that did have a few elements that I felt could have been improved. I thought a higher price bracket would have suited this type of set better. This Tantive 4 set responded to that, retailing for £20 more. But does this actually get you the better set for your money? Today's video will in part aim to answer whether this was a good decision. On top of that, answer the other burning questions I had. How about the overall construction or display potential of this set? How well do the gimmicks hide themselves? And finally, getting that FIVE's minifigure in hand. As always, we start with the minifigures. My goodness, we have a lot. 7 minifigures total. But you, I'll talk about you later. We'll start things off with the Darth Vader. It's the same incredible Darth Vader minifigure from that mech. It's just amazing. Incredible printing, incredible arm printing. The printing does a good job of distinctly showing off the suit parts and robes. I love the detail that the helmet is in 2 pieces. It's just one of those little extra things that makes the minifigure that much better. They did change the cape material to a far softer fabric, as opposed to the more paper feeling cape that the Darth Vader in the mech got. It has also been pointed out that the printing on this Vader is inaccurate to the episode 4 Vader. It would have been nice to have an episode 4 accurate Vader, especially for this set, though it doesn't bother me beyond a passing thought because the minifigure we got is excellent. Sticking to the dark side of the selection, we have 2 Stormtroopers, again from the mech lineup of sets. Each Stormtrooper does have a unique face print though, which is a touch I really appreciate, because these aren't clone soldiers, they're individual people. I like that the minifigures lean into that. It's also obviously unnoticeable with the helmets on, so if you're not a fan, it's no issue. This does lead me on nicely to those helmets. Yeah, they still look strange to me. I heard someone online call them Family Guy Stormtroopers, and now I cannot unsee it. So please enjoy this image. I'm afraid you'll also be unable to unsee it. I think the printing is otherwise excellent. Moving on, we have 2 Rebel Fleet Troopers. Fantastic to get them in a set like this. A relatively attainable way of getting a lot of these guys, should you be that way inclined. These things are great. Minimalist in all the right ways. It may just be the nostalgia from that battle pack, but these guys don't need much more printing than what they've got. Maybe a pocket for the legs, but otherwise the printing we do have rounds out the look amazingly. The Fleet Trooper's helmet is great, and the dual printed heads these guys possess allow for a rapid change from happy to mad, which provides the full suite of minifigure requirements. Just 2 well-rounded and classic looking minifigures. The last figure for now is Captain Antilles, most famous choking in a movie. The appropriate pieces are provided. Fear not. This Antilles shares a lot with the Fleet Troopers, though with different colours and his rank being what separate him. Much like my opinion of the Fleet Troopers, less is definitely more here. This is all you need for a Captain Antilles, and it's exactly what you've got. The Rebel minifigures have a silver moulded version of the familiar blaster. They do look a little weird to my eye. I'm so used to the black ones. It's nice to have the separation between good guys and bad guy blasters though. The biggest question on my mind was, does this set justify costing 50 quid? And well, to answer, let's talk about the construction and details. My biggest criticism of the Dark Trooper set was the inclusion of that encyclopedia of stickers. The entire set was pretty much put together with them. The stickers really hurt that set's displayability, though for the price, not much more could have been done. At £50 though, we still have stickers. It's minimal though. The rest of the detailing was wonderfully handled by these smooth white arced pieces, and these front and center white bar pieces. These all come together in an extremely satisfying and flush way. It just looks so much better than if this set had been covered in stickers. I feel it's the added dimension of having physical pieces that adds a lot of visual interest. It also just comes together in a way that makes it look seamless. Were it not for all the studs on the floor, I could have easily been fooled into thinking this set came in a black box. I thought at the time the Dark Trooper set had pretty seamless integration when it came to its play features. This Tantive 4 set has now set a new standard with its practically invisible play features. There are levers should you wish to recreate the casualties from the scene. There is also the option to destroy the door by using a set of levers. The set provides 2 levers to activate this play feature. From my experience, this one lever here presents a far better option. The more hidden lever is connected to the door with a long Technic rod, which sometimes causes the door to get stuck or not open as smoothly. It's also a little hard for my grown adult, could have probably spent this money wiser hands to activate. It's in an awkward spot. The door is otherwise a satisfying little gimmick that I fiddle with constantly. So yeah, The increased LEGO details and the better approach to covering up the play features does in my mind justify the increased cost. Not to mention this near doubling of the minifigure count. The display potential for this set is insane, given that this is technically a play set. The Tantive 4 hallway is such a massive improvement over the Dark Trooper attack set. Go and buy one, like right now. But wait, not right now. We've not covered the complete package. Right, that Fives minifigure. I've built it, I've held it, I've gotten a good look at it in the flesh. If you want me to bash and rant this thing into oblivion, you will be disappointed, as I don't think this figure is half bad. Though that being said, I've hardly come right around, and I'm not head over heels for this thing. The leg and torso print are every bit as detailed and good looking as the images. The jumbo ammo pouch remains as jumbo as ever. That being said though, I can very easily look past it because the rest of the printing looks great. That helmet notwithstanding, this clone is very uniquely Fives. The printing does a decent enough job of representing the character whilst also looking pretty good. This includes that face print. Somehow manages to look like the other clones but also distinctly Fives. It's good stuff. Even the printed waist cape manages to provide visual interest that the attempts previously did not. It makes the lack of a physical one a little less jarring. It is great to see an ARC Trooper backpack on this thing. I was getting worried it wouldn't be there. That and the pauldron balances out the figure nicely. The helmet though is still a great point of contention for me. The gaps in printing are still so noticeable, and even more noticeable in person, making the whole helmet just take away from the rest of the figure. But the TLDR is that in hand, this is a perfectly fine Fives minifigure and nothing more, though LEGO could have done better. But with all that being said, thank you so much for watching.